早上好。
现在老妈给你搞起来了。
Oh, there's her. Yeah, there's your picture.
他是甩的吗？
是的，因为他自己穿的，好吧？
小龙啊，对对对。你放口袋里好吗？小龙你这样，
你穿好了吗？试起来了吗？
你们过来跟他一起
踩下去了吗？还没有踩下去，都进去了。没有，是我们老师自己设计的。好，老师好，讲出来，讲出来。老师好。啊，要讲出来。你还在吃东西是吧？看一下。
Okay, bye-bye. Have a good day.
再见，拉一下。好的。
啊，包包放在筷子里。
水杯放这里，来，
This was in her
先放这里，这里。哦，你今天有辫子是吧
You're going.
Bye-bye.
来，跟谁说再见？
Bye-bye.
再见，小乖乖，拜拜。
Hey guys, I'm a Forester here. This video is coming to you from Hangzhou, China. We haven't been here in over a year, and I haven't seen this little girl in over a year. She's really grown in that period of time. But we're visiting with Brooke and her family, and we've really enjoyed walking Brooke to school, to kindergarten every day. But you know, at kindergarten, Brooke isn't called Brooke. What's your name in kindergarten? What do they call you?
Boy.
Xiaxi? Can you say it?
Yeah.
Xiaxi?
小溪。
Yeah, that's her name. That's her Chinese name. And it means small stream or brook in Chinese. So it's a perfect name for her. Now, I've got two names also. Sometimes she calls me Granddaddy, but most of the time she calls me, what's my name in Chinese? Who am I? Oh, she's seen something, got her attention, but my name in Chinese is Ye. Shashi has lost interest in this video. She's found something more interesting looking at some fish in the pond. But her vocabulary is growing both in English and in Chinese. That'll come in real handy one day. Unfortunately, I only speak one language, and that's Southern. Well, here she comes back. I guess she's lost interest in the fish now. This past week, we had the fortune to attend an English-speaking contest in Jiaxing, China, and 5 of my daughter's students competed. 3 made their way all the way to the finals, and so that was very interesting. I'm amazed at people who can speak fluently in multiple languages. I'll bring you some snippets of that competition I think you'll find interesting. Brooke, let's say goodbye to everybody in Chinese.
Goodbye.
No, 再见.
见。
That's right. Goodbye, everybody.
Honorable judges, my fellow students, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm contestant number 18. And today I want to tell you something about live streaming video events. other day, my BFF, best friend forever, told me that she wanna be a live streaming video girl. And it totally shocked me, and I was like, what? Are you kidding me?
House price has been a very hot topic among social medias in China. And many Chinese people are afraid that house bubble in China will grow and lead to a major economic crisis. And in order to illustrate this phenomenon, let's take a look at this chart first. Here is a multiple line chart which indicates the relations between financial crisis and housing value as a percentage of GDP released by valuewalk.com. And as can be easily noticed that Japan, Singapore, USA all experienced a major economic crisis when their percentage of housing value as a GDP of percentage peaked. So how will China be? I mean, the housing price in China just went straight into the moon. And first of all, I want to analyze why Chinese house price will go up. First of all, China has completed more than 50% of its urbanization. And more people are coming to town, living cities, means there are limited residential land, but there are more people, so we have less personal space for each person. That's the first reason why the house price just rise. And second, I want to say there are many people who speculate in housing market. They buy a house in a low price and sell it in a high price. That group of people are the forces of that push the house price to go up. Certainly, but unfortunately, I have to say that Chinese government is responsible for this, because local governments can earn a lot of money by selling ground, because they almost have all the money, so they sell it at a high price in order to support their administration.
And the line chart behind me presents a general trend of real estate prices in China, especially in first-tier cities. It's obvious that the housing price, it was increasing dramatically. When it comes to 2016, it reached the highest point. So this chart shows there is some bubbles in Chinese real estate market. So how does this social trend come into being? For starters, this is partly due to the occurrence of urbanization. The majority of people flood into some top-tier cities such as Shanghai and Beijing.
The box office in China is now booming. Indeed, going to cinema has become the most common recreation for people, and it's reported that China's box office is expected to overtake North America's box office within just 2 years to become the world's largest movie market. So the question is, how much revenue has achieved in China and North America box office? And I think this bar chart may unlock this problem. What we have here is a bar chart which indicates the North America and China box office revenue. And we can see that from North America, the yearly growth is pretty stable, which only grows about 6%. And in contrast, in China, the 3 years have witnessed a dramatic increase with 90% during the 3-year period. So this arises the question, what are the forces behind all this trend? I mean, why the box office in China is flourishing? And that's what I'm going to elaborate in the next part of my presentation. Please hear me out and let me see my piece. For starters, China's box office is primarily propelled by younger generation whose age is between 13 to 35. And basically, they're students, youngsters, and young professionals, and who are not that affected by what's going on with stock market. And they have enough allowance and pocket extra money to pay for their tickets.
As is indicated in the above graph, we should reduce air pollution, even if it means lower growth stands inevitably on the top of the list, which accounts for 50%. And what can, by contrast, air pollution is the price we have to pay for continued economic growth, just has a lower proportion of 24%. So the next big question is why so many, half the people insist that we should protect the environment instead of a continued economic growth? From my perspective, firstly and basically, as we all know, in the past, because of the poor economic and environment, people strive to earn a better life, and so they develop a lot of secondary industry, such as the chemical industry. So it did do harm to the environment. And with time going by, people astonishingly find that terrible environment is now.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I firmly believe that the human can have true romance with AI, artificial intelligence, and I would like to introduce my stand by giving them several reasons. First, the anti-animals and regulations point out that people cannot have the true love with AI. Second, what we call love is the love itself. That's a kind of relationship, no matter what is on the either side, as long as the true feelings happen, it takes place, we can call it love. So I firmly believe that the human can have the romance with the AI. That's all. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think it is the true love between the humans and AI. Here are some reasons. First, artificial intelligence should be called the machine. All the emotions are added by the human, although artificial intelligence is so advanced. Second, a lot of people fall in love with the AI because of this most situation if their lovers died or they cannot find the true person. Second, human being is human being, machine is a machine, and artificial is also created by the human beings. That's all. Well, my dear opponents, I would like to ask you a question. Will you get married in the future?
Of course, ma'am.
Yeah. Well, I mentioned that that the artificial AI was created by humans, so that's emotions and some functions was also created by the humans, right?
Yeah.
And so if you have the true love between the AI, that means you also date with human beings. Is right.
My fellow debater, first, I would like to say that your question is kind of far away from the topic. What we're talking about is whether people can have true love with AI. Not, you have mentioned whether I would choose an AI between a human. I think I will not be so bad to choose a love between a man and AI. And my question is, what do you call a true love? And what do you think about a fake love? How do you distinguish a true love and a fake love?
Well, that's the fake love and true love. Is the true love. This means I love this person truly, and the fake love is that someone is not a human and just will line you in the future.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, 100 years ago, the love between the gays and lesbians were not accepted. But now, this is the trend to be. Many countries have published the laws to support those loves. And now,
but
this
exactly
is the trend to be.
that's the lesbian and a gay. That's a person or people. That's not an AI. So today's our topic is about artificial intelligence instead of the people and the people.
But what we call true love is that the kind of people will make the first priority of their mates to always take care of them. This is called true love. And there is a test in 20th century made by the scientist called Turing. There is a Turing test that said with the continuous development of technology, the AI will have the most like people's character in 46 years. If you don't trust it, search it. So, in the future, the AI artificial intelligence will have the most like people's characters, which can meet the...
Well, thank you for my comments and that's advice. So I want to point out that there's totally in the world. If we have dating with the AI, artificial intelligence, that means we are still dating and have the true loves with the people to people. You said. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.